can't believe that the Natasha Denona was teaching me how to do halo eyes. She is so nice and kind and was so detailed in the masterclass. And I'm not feeling the best right now, so please excuse my voiceover. I didn't have the Natasha Denona product, so I'm using similar products. And she already did foundation and contour off screen, so I did that. If you want detailed instructions, feel free to check out my first video linked down below. And so using a shader brush like this one from Eco Tools with the pinky orange color like this one from Pinky Tutorials palette, I shaped out the eyes first, starting out above the eye folds using the tap 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 motion on the eyelids that she taught us. So this shader brush and tapping motion really define the eyes and really quick to achieve the results. So it's a new trick I learned, and I'll definitely be using that again pretty soon. And for all the products, feel free to use anything that you may have that's similar. And then she took a black pencil eyeliner and lined the outside of the eyes, and it didn't have to be precise. Since I don't use pencil or kohl eyeliners because they don't really last on me, I'm using a black eyeshadow to create the triangle shape that she did. And you just take your time with it, especially if you're using powder eyeshadow like I am using. And then she also took the eyeliner, or eyeshadow in my case, to the inner corner of the eye using this tap 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 motion again. In her case, she also took the eyeliner in the inner third of the eye into the waterline as well. That creates a more smoky effect. But for me, I rarely ever do that because I don't like putting makeup on waterlines or the inside of the eyes. And then she used a brown eyeshadow like this one and a dense brush like this I'm using to smoke out the black eyeliner. So I'm smoking out the black eyeliner, and I'm using that to also define the first color that we laid down better. So just kind of tracing the steps one at a time, and then did the inner corner as well, and tracing out not only the eyeliner that we laid down before, also kind of shaping out the shape of the eyes, and so going above the eye folds area again, and then connecting the two, and moving on to our next shade. So it's a little bit of a deeper color. So actually the first, the shade that we use for eyeliner, and deepening up this brown shadow that we did before. So it's kind of like layering on top of each other, like, making each layer come alive. And I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush like this and just blending away the different colors that I'm putting down, making sure it's all seamless. And then going back into the chocolate matte brown shade, I'm just intensifying the shadows that have been put down before. I'm just making sure that it has a lot of definition that we want in typical halo eyes like this. And then I'm taking a very shimmery icy shadow like this one, and just using my fingers, I'm just tapping it into the center part of the eye, which we have left blank on purpose to put on this shimmer shade. And that shadow is taken above the eye fold as well, so you can kind of tell it makes the eyes a little bit bigger. And then I put it in the inner corners of the eyes. And then using my foundation shade and the sponge I used to apply my foundation to the edges of it, I cleaned up the underneath of my eyeshadow. So you don't have to use a makeup wipe, or you don't have to have any coverings to protect your shadow from becoming not so precise. And then she suggested that you should take a brush like this, a bit of a shader brush, and kind of blend away the edges again so that it doesn't leave a harsh line, especially for photo shoots. It's a pretty good trick to do that, she said. And then just curling the eyelashes. I really have to curl my lashes to make sure that they hold, and then use waterproof formula, but she didn't have to, and most people don't have to. But my Asian eyelashes won't stay curled, so I have to use all the formulas, which makes it harder to take off the mascara at night. But I want to showcase what halo eyes with no real intense eyeliner and just mascara could look like. Then moving on to complexion. So that was the end of the eyes. You just take a cream blush like this and just bounce it on the apples of the cheek, and then taking it up to the temple using a sponge. And she loved using cream products because I think it creates a very fresh look. And then onto highlighter, she used actually a cream highlighter, but since I don't have one, I used my liquid highlighter, which creates the same effect of just giving a base that will make sure the highlighter stick very well too. And then using a very soft fluffy brush like this and a powder highlighter, I swirled my brush all over, and then it just got generously applied to the apples of the cheek up to the temple, and it just creates this beautiful glow all over the cheeks. And it's something I've never done before, and I really appreciated learning this trick. And as you can see, it doesn't create too harsh of an effect either, even with so much highlighter on using the brush. And last, she used actually a bullet lipstick from her own line, but since I don't use bullet lipsticks because they don't last on me and I don't like reapplying through the day, I just recreated the look using liquid lips. So first a very nude color, and since hers was a very pinky nude, I'm adding this pinky color on top of the other nude color as well. So I just tap on a little bit of the liquid lipstick in the center of my lips, and then blend them away pretty gently, and yeah, all over the lips. Make sure I don't go too high, too much over the lip line. The beauty of tapping the liquid lipstick, a small amount of it is, you can't really go wrong with it, and it doesn't go too over the lines, kind of like the blotted lips look. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this recap of tips and tricks I learned from Natasha Denona, and I hope you like and subscribe for more beauty videos.